We are back. Daggerheart. Episode 10. Hit the double digits. With our campaign, the Delian Company. I always feel quite proud when we hit the double digits. Because we're like experts in this game now. Pretty good.
Yeah, definitely experts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Master of the Spotlight, that's what they call me.
As far as I know, there's no rules that I'm just not understanding on a consistent basis, which usually happens. So maybe it's
Didn't we establish last week that you had your
bollocks?
That you or Milo had their evasions wrong the whole time?
Oh no, that was mine. Had a bit longer than me.
Okay, sorry.
I created a little earlier, but I made the exact same mistake. Well, we had Soulbound, Dragonbane, when my HP was like half what it should have been for the entire campaign. Wang, which I never understood. I never understood the dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's nothing in the one that I feel I'm not getting. So I'm going to sell. I'll sell a master. I'll say it. I'll be brave.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Nice. So we are in Hilltop, the big cheese, the big Catholic cheese. And who would like to do the summary of what happened last time? Maybe Hodge, you've come around to your turn, my son.
Oh, okay. So last time we did make our way into Hilltop, where we delivered the relic. Oh, well, sorry. No, I'll take that back. I'll take back a step before delivering the relic. As we made our way in, we found there was a barricade of such, of people not being let into the inner city. Where Worcester managed to side with some pirates who he fought in the war with, who were trying to throw shade at the Swiss Guard of Hilltop, where it was very touch and go as to whose side we really wanted to be on. But because we were the Delian Company, they just let us through anyway, and Worcester did try to bring his new friends with us, but the guards went no. To that one, definitely wasn't any bad.
They tried to bring themselves.
They tried to invite themselves, but then Worcester was like, "Yeah, fucking hell, let's bring you guys along."
Friend to all.
No. Yeah. Doesn't change. The guards still said no. So rather than carry on with that one, we were just like, "Well, we'll come back for you another day." So carried on into the inner city. Went to the big Orthodox church and delivered our relic, where we were.
You went to the Veyn of Light, which is the Sunwrought church.
Was that not Orthodox in itself?
No, this is Keedo's religion. Yeah.
Went to.
This is why we do these things.
Correct myself there. I was about to give the rest. They just named it wrong. Where we met some Clanks. Who took the relic from us, and Mannion also played some games of trying to find out which other groups had brought some relics along for them, where we found out I forgot the name, the magic, Polaris, thank you, correcting myself, where we'd found, Polaris had also done some donations, spent some time there, and then we went on to stay with Mannion's father's friend, who is an ambassador here in the city.
Maurice Lemonade.
Lemonade.
It wasn't in fairness.
Yes. Yep.
That was the meme from last week.
You should have done that as the name of the title of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
In fairness.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
There we go.
In fairness. That place in Scotland.
Yeah.
We found out from him that obviously things are quite tense as well.
Inverness was Infernus. Yes.
That Polaris have a big show of force here in the city too. But we did also, importantly for us, find out that the Weathertop, was going to be at a
Feathertop.
Yeah, Feathertop, sorry.
That's
definitely.
Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why it sounded wrong as I said it out loud. Feathertop is going to be at a party on what is now tonight when we restart, but obviously was the next night. And they have with them a bunch of purple mages who have suddenly appeared, who no one knows really where they are from originally, but they come with strange magics, always with their purple garmentry. And
underwear, purple, unknown.
I did put like a garmentry, like question there. They purple. They wear purple shit. They're magic users. They use strange magics, and they are an unknown in politically at the moment as to what people are doing with them. But it does seem to be is more with some of the more minor houses who are the ones more prone to kind of looking to restart the war. Is kind of the vibe we were getting.
Yeah, the Voldayans who became just Thayans, but they didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Adhering to the old world of Voldayan was my note.
And so basically our next step was we were going to go crash a party, which we don't have invites for, but we're going to talk our way into. Because we want to more deal with Feathertop because, well, we've still got a bit of a grudge about them charging through the town. So we want to go and pick our own fight. I think it covers the main points.
I think so, yeah.
And you got back to the camp. We met up with the commander, Bernard, and Miatshield, who also gave you some...
he's now joined in. He seems to... He's made his way up to a little corporal.
Yes.
Miatshield, was he the guy we captured? Was he the guy we captured?
Yeah.
He was, yeah. I made a note. I thought that was Miatshield, yeah. I love it. I love this little side storyline going on. How high can he rise?
His redemption arc.
Well, I mean, but his name and his role implies that it shouldn't last for much longer, to be honest, unfortunately. Don't get attached.
It's called a red herring.
What do you mean his name implies anything? His name's Miatshield. Like, I don't read anything into that.
A red
very common in Armada or somewhere.
Yeah. Listen, if French is the language of Voldayan all of a sudden, then I don't see why stupid names like Miatshield can't be the norm in Armada.
Miat. Mon frère. Well, it'll be interesting when you get to the stage of this campaign where you can send your squads on missions, because you could send Miatshield with his squad to go and do stuff, potentially putting him in danger. Or, rising through the ranks. Joining you at the officer's table, maybe, one day.
What a character development that'll be.
When Perkins finally retires, hangs up his mushroom cap.
Yeah.
And Shield can
killed him off by then.
Yeah, the friend to all with his ice daggers.
Energy.
The perfect murder weapon.
They don't.
Melts.
Yeah. Yes. Friend to murderers and serial killers. Friend to all. Yeah.
All we found was some puddles near his body.
Yeah.
It'd be.
Dolly Parton died, guys. I'm very sad to say. That's a shame.
That breaking news that you're breaking right now?
Yeah, an hour ago it says, yeah.
Okay. I thought that was another NPC that I'd made and forgotten about.
No. Just the prolific queen of country. That's sad. I thought she was still doing cool stuff. Sorry. I break it on the air. We're live, right?
We need to cut. Do you have a special thing we have to cut to, like when the Queen died?
In memoriam.
We have to cut to Jolene.
Yeah. Well, we won't do that because
get struck.
Because things are happening in Hilltop that you guys need to sort out. And with that, Hodge, you take your point of hope for that excellent recap. And there is in fact one of the privates of the Delian Company enters the command tent. Says a message for you, Spy Master. Hands you a note.
I will open the note.
A letter, and you see the wax seal of the House Lamonet. You think that's weird. I only just saw him for breakfast. And you open it, and it's essentially like a very fancy thank you note. Like, it was great to see you. Stop by. Like, send all my love to your father. Blah blah blah. But as Spymaster, you can see the hidden code written in this letter.
Feeling that was going to be the case.
And as your eyes go over the hidden meaning, maybe reading it backwards or whatever, you can see
the mirror up to it. You can see it. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Cool when you do that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, all the knives out thing. You put a lighter underneath, and the words are revealed. It is a request to meet once again in a small restaurant bar in Hilltop, where he basically says that he needs to see you more urgently than he thought about this favour that he mentioned.
He doesn't trust her getting into this party.
Senses we might need a little bit of help.
Apart from that, the commander has obviously said that he would like everyone. He would feel more comfortable if the Delian Company hung around to make sure that the relic was secure and did its job, at least until the festivities are over, when the Sunwrought are declared an official religion of Althas, like the big deal, because that'll make it the second religion. And also he's mentioned about these purple mages, like potentially need to find out a bit more about them. They're an unknown factor at the minute.
I mean, we told him we're going to go to that party anyway, so he knows that. I think we're intrigued more about finding out about those purple mages.
Yes, he does. He does mention that as Valdaean aristocracy, Meunier, you would be able to get in fairly easily, as he would. Veyn, with your courtly credentials, maybe be able to swing an invite. Not so much Keedo and Worcester.
Do that thing where I send the sailors up to the door like as a rabble rowdy. I'll just sneak in while they're distracted by the rowdy sailors. Oh, they didn't make it in, did they? Oh, fuck. It'd be good if they did.
You're going to hide them like in Assassin's Creed? You're going to just...
Yes, exactly. Just monk away and just... It could be good. Could be good.
Yeah. Well, you can hire rabble-rousing pirates in Black Flag, so...
Yeah.
I just think we dress Worcester up and he can be my manservant.
I know that's the TTRPG go-to. Where it's like, how do we get the orc barbarian into this party? What do you say, the manservant?
He's a slave.
Works every time.
He needs the axe to open my beers. But I thought maybe it could be cool to do a bit of splitting the party. Do a bit of like simultaneously, while some people are going to the party, some people are doing a little bit of digging.
I mean, I'll say, I will say that it's not like, the party's not a thing that's ever seemed to entice Worcester, so I'm okay with that. Like, it's not like something that's ever seemed like he's very desperate to know more, but it doesn't ever seem like it's his scene or his space anyway. I don't think he's probably ever been to a party in his life, probably. And he's not planning to start now, so I'm up for a bit.
Not one indoors, anyway.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Pool parties, plenty of pool parties. Lots of those.
No turning water into wine or anything like that.
I've turned wine into water, mate.
Far less fun. That's it. Never mind.
No,
I now understand why Worcester is not invited.
Give me that wine. I'll make
Discount Jesus.
reverse Jesus.
What? Turning the fish into no fish. Brilliant, mate.
Yeah, brilliant. What a mate. You nailed it.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Anyway. I feel like Bird's Eye are ahead of you on that one.
Yeah, maybe.
BP. Nice. All right. So guys want to do anything, or we can cut to this meeting with the Lemonade.
I mean, for Mannion is the most pressing thing, but obviously I'm happy to follow anyone else.
I think there's lots of things Veyn would like to do in the city, but in terms of priorities, I think she would do it.
Yeah,
you can go do those
priorities.
things as well and leave Mannion up to it. Leave it to him to.
Oh no, but I mean not like important things. She'd like to go to the local magical trinket shop and knob around. But in terms of doing her job here, I think she would want to do this.
And to see Pork Knuckle place.
Yes, a bit of that would be good.
Yeah. All right. So you. It was just Mannion who was invited to the meeting, but do you all follow anyway?
What would Mannion recommend, Spymaster?
Lord.
Yes, Lord Spymaster.
I don't think there's any harm in other people coming to this. I have a feeling it's going to be a favor that I'm pretty confident is going to involve everyone anyway. So the sooner Lemonnier gets used to others, easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Worcester's. I mean, mainly Worcester. He's concerned about the purple people a lot, and so he's willing to be. He wants to help if he can, and he's still he's still a helpful voice in the room. So if Mannion doesn't feel like they'll get in the way, Worcester will accompany.
Mannion doesn't feel like Veyn will get in the way.
Probably.
But is happy to have Worcester for some moral support.
Squeezing through all of the tables, like knocking them over with this big shell.
Wait, is this a monkey? This is like a monkey house, and they're all like everything's 10 centimeters tall.
I'm sure it caters to
It's
all
up a creek.
ancestries. Yeah. So you head in, and I'm going to steal a tavern idea from Johnny. Who's the Dicebreaker guy? Johnny Chiodini, is that his name? They pronounce
Sounds
it?
right. Sounds right. Chiodini.
Yeah. When he did his Daggerheart campaign, he described a tavern restaurant that is run by a what are the little frog dudes called?
Oh, I was going to be one.
The ribbits.
Ribbits.
The ribbits, yes. It's run by a ribbit. And so behind all of the bar, it's just full of water. And he kind of swims up to the bar and he serves drinks, and then he's like, there you go, that'll be a handful of gold. And then he goes and swims back off to the kitchen.
Like a reverse swim up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
Barman swims to you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Maybe there is like a swim up bit for ribbits and galapas to chill.
Get in a little pool bit.
Nice. And so you arrive, you see Lemonade sat in a booth in the corner, and he's with one other person. One other person, an elf man. Elf man. And as you arrive, he says, Mannion, very glad that you managed to decode my message. I knew you would get it. Please sit down. I have ordered us some fantasy champagne and oysters. They should be along shortly. The Master Ribbit finds the best oysters. He imports them anyway from the coast. Very nice. This is Sergeant Milo. He is of the Hilltop Guard, and he's obviously not wearing his brightly coloured Swiss Guard outfit, but he looks like a soldier, like looks pretty hard for an elf anyway, and just kind of nods to you without saying anything. And Lamanet's like, I see you've brought your accomplices with you. It's not as clandestine, yes, as I would have hoped, but they seem to be blending in. And he's looking at Worcester in the little paddling pool section.
It would have been more suspicious for a officer of the company to be walking around the city on our own. It is not. It is actually more effective that we are all seen together, as if we are just on delivering our relic. The people here already know that is what we are for.
Well, yes, you are the spy master, of course. I will bow to your expert knowledge here. But yes, so the reason for my request to meet once again, and the reason for me including the lieutenant here, is that he has brought to the embassy's attention that we believe there could be some sort of threat to the stability of Solace during the festivities. Some plots to, I don't know, cause some sort of mischief or full-on disaster.
But then just before you continue, just so I can potentially say I was right. Do you think it is Polaris?
He looks at the lieutenant, who looks back at him, gives like an almost imperceptible nod, and then Lemonade turns and goes, "Yes, I believe we believe that Polaris is the main suspect. This is unfounded, of course."
I turn to Veyn, already hearing that, ignoring the rest. Good, fucking told you so. I'm just going to chalk that up to another instance where I was right. I'm at 6,342 to 2 at the moment.
Of course, Spy Master, put it on your list. I shall make a note in the records.
Anyway, please carry on. Sorry.
The whole back page of the annals is just a tally score.
Yeah, it's times that Meunier said he was right. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily times he was right.
It was nice. He gave it 2 times where he was wrong so far.
The lieutenant sees you say this, and he says, "I don't want you to get the impression that an attack is imminent from the nation of Polaris. We would not want that information to be spread to the public, of course. But given the evidence that we've gathered and information regarding this kind of threat, the Orthodox Church, at least, seems to want to point the finger at Polaris. This could be their prejudice, it could be real threat, but we do believe that the people here are in danger." Lemonade's like, "Yes, exactly." Go on.
No, you carry on, sorry.
And Lemonade's like, he's kind of enjoying himself. He likes kind of like this kind of clandestine kind of stuff. More fun than his day job. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "So I would like to formally request on behalf of Voldayan that the Delian Company will investigate and uncover any threats and eliminate them, if possible, or not, in conjunction with the Hilltop Guards. I cannot have you, of course, going around assassinating anyone who you would not like, eh? I could not authorize this."
I would never do such a thing.
Just a mere 37 damage, please, to whoever you don't like.
Self-defense.
But he said, "But of course, Munya, I think we should still attend this soiree tonight. I feel like this will reap a lot of information that we can use, but perhaps your fellows, the sort of less suitable to cette soirée, no, could probably get down in the get their hands a bit more dirty, I could give you some. I'm sure the lieutenant here can give you some places to start digging.
Yes, that was going to be one of my questions. What kind of information do you have so far? You said you've received multiple bits of information.
And he looks pointedly to the lieutenant. I don't know whether to say lieutenant or lieutenant for the French. I doubt they would say lieutenant. Maybe lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan.
I want to say lieutenant.
Well, we can't take a sidebar at this moment, but is there any part of us that is like never get orders from Voltaire? I know we're taking jobs from here or there, but it just peaks a little thing in my head. Should that be a thing we go, we shouldn't be taking more work from Voltaire, or that's just me being overly...
I mean, but Voltaire and Hilltop are allies.
But they're...
So for us to take on this kind of work being one, I mean, we clearly just take whoever's going to pay us.
Yes, yeah. As a mentioned,
that's like our very backstory is we just go for the highest bidder.
But we also fought with it. Yeah, no. I'm just double checking. Yeah, because I know he said the start. We fought with the war.
We basically switch sides at will.
Yeah,
that's basically our backstory. we
play both sides.
But there aren't supposed to be any sides anymore, right?
Yeah. But also, I think this job, ultimately, I would say from our perspective, is an extension of our original job. Really, is we've delivered the relic and now it's troubles afoot.
Yeah.
So whether the information is accurate or not is one thing, but whether or not we'd be interested in the continuation of that work is likely.
And Borges did tell us we're going to stick around for a bit to keep an eye on things and make sure nothing naughty happens. So realistically, what we're just got is we're getting extra pay to do the thing we were already doing.
Sweet.
Or more subterfuge, and we're now being commandeered by another agent to do other things. That's also possible.
Yes.
That's the social game.
But we have a lawkeeper who will read the contract we agree with the authorities of Hilltop for taking on this job and see what they're playing in there. What's the contract terms of employment?
I'm the contract cat.
Yeah. I feel like that's lawkeepery. You've got to take records of everything, so I feel like the record of employment.
And like you say, we're in Hilltop, which is basically an extension of Voldain. So yes, it's obviously we want to fit in well with the local powers, I suppose. So no, cool. Just double checking. That's. Thank you for all dumping on me.
I think that might have been what Mikey was originally alluding to. Or sorry, Worcester. I would like to know a little bit more about the nature and source of threats and why they seem to point to the mages of Polaris when it seems that these purple mages in the city appear to have either no allegiance or maybe even connection to Voldain.
The lieutenant says, well, I'm not as convinced about the threat from Polaris as some are within the church. There is history of the two factions having contempt for one another. The science versus the religion, of course, tale of time, you might say. But Polaris have not helped themselves by bringing an airship into Hilltop airspace, making a big show of delivering this relic. It's got the orthodoxy priesthood pretty worked up. So we have to, unfortunately, investigate all angles. As for these purple mages, I think these also need investigating as well, and we have some sources which can point towards where we can start.
Understood, Lieutenant. A thorough investigation, impartial, can be carried out by this company. I feel like there's a chance for a knowing glance to anyone in the party where impartial means whoever's paying. Not that they. I mean, my assumption, minor sidebar again. Mercenary does not equal just does everything only for the money, with no other conditions. But it's
a big motivator.
But it's the starting point, isn't it?
Yeah. I think La Monnaie is asking Meunier because it's more like this is more of an information gathering mission rather than doing what the guards would do, which is kick down doors and arrest people and execute them or whatever. So, like, obviously, time is pressing. They want someone who knows how to dig up information without anyone else noticing.
He
just happened to be part of a mercenary company, which is even better.
Just happened to be.
Just happened to be. So the lieutenant says, "Are there any more questions regarding this?" And I must emphasize, before anyone leaves this table, that this information stays with us and your commander, of course. I have a lot of respect for Commander Borges. But apart from that, I don't want any word getting out about this. We don't want to panic people during the festivities. And
when the Delian Company is hired, with discretion is part of our main modus operandi.
You give him the brochure.
Says in big letters, discretion.
Yeah.
Asterisk for extra fee. See reverse page.
Get the discretion plus package. The discretion plus package is just where our Clank turns off his jetpack.
Yeah.
It's always on camera that's recording.
Bernard is not involved.
Keedo's just one big body cam, isn't he? That's going to work.
Put that little slidey thing across his warranty, like you do a webcam on the laptop.
Yes, your nemesis.
Yeah, so it gets me. No anymore. My camera doesn't have it came with a little sticky thing, but it fell off straight away. I lost it, so probably better.
Yeah, mine's magnetized and I've lost it.
Well. Yeah. No, we'll still ask.
He was actually mid statement actually because he only gave you the first condition.
I thought his statement was, anyone got any questions? I thought was the statement I had.
No, then he remembered. He remembered. Then he has to give you the important rules. Okay. The first one is that you keep it amongst yourselves.
Yep.
And the second one is this is by no means am I deputizing the Delian Company into the Hilltop Guard. You do not have the authority of the Hilltop Guard, so please do not try to arrest or execute anyone who you deem to be guilty. You will leave that to us.
That wasn't done by I want to say bingo card. What game do they play in this? Well, it's not like bingo. It's like whatever fantasy bingo card. We're planning. I don't know what bingo. I don't know what games they play in this world.
I don't know why we're talking about bingo. Because
I wanted to say bingo card. I want to say all right. I'm going to say to-do list. There wasn't on my to-do list, but we will surely take that to heart and keep the secret a secret. Perhaps we are planning plans to attend this party tonight, but there are other potential hotspots we could check out where we might find out more as well if some of us were to maybe stay away from the party. Perhaps another gathering of, or another place where these purple wizards and feather-top guards might frequent.
He says, yes, I will give you the locations of some places that the guards know is a potential places of interest.
Thank you very much.
And it won't be like in Soulbound, where a couple of Stormcast Eternals turn up at the tavern, pirate tavern, and like, hey guys, you want to tell us your secrets?
Gentlemen, is there any gossip on the streets?
Spill the tea, lads.
Before agreeing to leave, Veyn just one thing. We fully understand that as a mercenary company here, not working under the authority of the guard, we will not be carrying out any unplanned executions. However, as a mercenary company here in the Hilltop region, we do reserve the right to defend ourselves at all times. So just make sure it is known that should anything occur, not instigated, of course, by us, that, well, what happens, happens. But hopefully it won't come to that.
As a mercenary company and player characters, you must reserve the right to kill anyone we wish.
The proper
No.
reading there.
She wants to be clear that if things go awry and we are attacked,
of course,
that that no one's going to say, "What the hell, man? You said you wouldn't hurt anybody."
Yeah.
This is we certainly shan't shoot first.
Exactly. You just tell them they shot first.
Well, I believe that's how the police works. Yes.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah. I'm sure the Hilltop Guard are well accustomed to those rules as well. No body cams there.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I've said that to you now, so I'm off the hook. I've done my bit, the due diligence.
Yeah, basically we've both just said, right, well, we're both off the hook, so wink, wink.
But we get a signature from him as well, right? Just so that we have a paper trail of.
Oh no, this is.
He asked us to do some shit.
We're already off the books.
This is deniable ops, yeah.
Oh shit! It's happening. It's happening.
Oh shit!
I feel like this is going to backfire on us somehow, but sure.
Dagger of Duty Black Ops.
Like a Heart of Duty blops.
Flops.
Nice.
All right, to the party then.
I mean, I guess between now and the party, is there any of those sources of information we should go and check out in the meantime?
So he's given you a list of some places of interest, and they're kind of like, it's a tavern in this district. He's given you some, locations. Yeah, it's really up to you to choose kind of where you would like to go. I mean, you've got time before. A little bit of time before the party, although Munya, you should really be going and getting ready, mate.
I was going to say,
Gotta go press your suit.
I'd like to think that even coming into the city, Munier did put on some nicer clothes beforehand, but maybe not his, he won't have put on his dinner suit.
Mm-hmm. His tails, with his tail.
Coattails. Yeah. How are we expecting this little list of hotspots to pop up? The delivery monkey, or?
I think he's probably just verbally told you or passed you a note.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can we know what they are, or is it just more just generic places we can go? Because I'm wondering how much value there is in Worcester taking, and not based off of our conversation earlier, not trying to get him killed, but Miat Shield is a feather top, ex-person. Like, how much value would be taking him along to some of these places? Ex-college, where he was, he was there. Was it officer? Was it anyway? Like, using his knowledge and potential connections to maybe, if any of these spots would make sense for that. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking for Worcester for the evening's entertainment, or for at least for the next part of the phase.
Maybe you when you get back to camp, you let me at Shield run his eyes over the list, and he points to one of the taverns and says, "This tavern here. This is when I was here before with Feathertop. This is where the men went for drinks after our duty was done. Perhaps there will be my old comrades will be there again now."
Would they be here more in the day, or perhaps this evening when the party's happening? Perhaps it'd be more of a time when they're a bit more under the influence of libation to get the gossip out of them.
He says, well, I'm sure the captain will be with his lord at the party or in his vicinity for his protection. The rest of the escort will be off duty, but will most likely be supposed to be staying sober just in case.
Well, maybe we can convince them otherwise.
Yes, I suppose we can.
Well, if you'll join me on a sojourn this evening,
Shots.
a dignified mission of pure socializing and friendship, then I would be honored to have your company this fine evening on this mission.
I look forward to it, Scout Master, and Billy, the other then named NPC. Would he be invited as well? Perhaps can grease the wheels. The social
yes,
wheels.
a little bit of a song and a dance. That gets the ales flowing, doesn't it?
I am so happy I'm going to a different event.
Yeah, Keedo also apparently, isn't it canon that he hates all of Billy's songs? So I don't know what he would be doing. But
you can take him to the party as a robo-butler.
Yes, that's true. Easier to get a robo-butler into a tavern than a party at embassy.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah. And Veyn, you want to go to the embassy, do you?
Certainly.
All right. Oh, interesting. Little Polaris there with the rumors going around.
Told you.
How Polar I sing. I'm sorry.
You're just polarizing.
Well, yeah. Look, I'm not sure the joke would have landed either way. Twas bad.
I enjoyed it exists.
Thank you. Yes, Veyn certainly would rather be at the embassy than down the pub.
All right. Well, it is time to split the party.
Cha-ching. Just taking all the NPCs on that.
No. Worcester, Billy, no mates.
Billy, many mates. Billy, meat mates. Billy, meet you.
Billy mates to all.
He's probably taken half the company down there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Obviously, I'm conscious that they said don't tell him apart from the commander. I don't know how much that extended to members of the command. So Worcester's not necessarily.
Blew that out of the water.
No, he's not necessarily.
Everyone gather round.
The thing was not to say to them.
Company-wide announcement.
The thing was to not say to them.
Put it on the Slack.
Polaris might be fucking around. He's just said we're still investigating the purple people and we're doing that. So
he's giving out
star badges, little sheriff badges. We're now deputized by Hilltop.
Here's your gun, gun the badge.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Gun the badge.
We're now the secret police. Never been controversial ever.
Yeah. Right, nice. Well, I can change the scene. Well, it's 3 and 3 actually. So it's Worcester taking Billy and Miatshield to this pub called the Monk's Gusset, and Veyn, Meunier, and Lord Commander Borges. In his finery, he looks impeccable, by the way.
Extra gorgeous.
Extra gorgeous to to the embassy. So, evening. Oh, I don't have a tavern scene. Got it. Yeah.
What?
Outrageous.
That's like the easiest one to get.
I only come here for tavern scenes.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's start with the embassy then.
Hey.
And so you rock up, and you enter the soiree, and all three of you are probably very familiar with such things. No fish out of water here.
No, it'll make a nice change for me.
Yeah. You have a character that belongs at a party.
Wow.
Um,
I'm neither too rough nor too majestic. I'm
Exactly.
finally party worthy.
exactly. And your brief from the commander en route. If Alex was here, he'd appreciate it. Was if I reference that time we went to the MCV Awards, we were at GMG, and Paul Shuliakl gave us a brief. Everyone's going to want to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know how we do our thing.
Never forget that, will we?
No, that was hilarious.
Did everyone want to?
Nope.
No. I did your guys' PR, and I wouldn't have said anyone necessarily. I would have said
Don't believe
everyone.
anyone who's talking to us.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people did. Everyone's probably putting it a little bit.
And but he's doing that, but for real. So he's telling you that the way that he sees this party is it's kind of a thing for the higher ups of Hilltop, kind of like a consolation prize kind of thing. Like, yes, there's this big festivities to do with the Sunwrought, but we're also throwing you a party as well, so you don't feel left out and you're not so butthurt about, for the first time in Althea's history, another religion is going to be established. And so there will be people from the Orthodox Church here, the Althean Orthodox Church, there'll be Voldaean nobility, there'll be Lamonet and his team, and lots of probably people who are, the upper classes besides.
Run that by me again, so I know it there, but I was trying to keep up with the
You don't need to know.
I don't want to lose track of the lore and the backstory. There's
You just go down to the pub and learn how to split the G. Yeah.
There is some consternation. The Hilltop and Voldaean being of the kind of old gods. The fact they're introducing the kind of the Polaris-y fire god that the Keedo worships. That's a potential.
Probably a good
point of
time
consternation.
for us to separate state and religion here. There seems to be some connection, but there isn't the real issue that there is a new upstart religion here, just in this region.
Which is
so the Sunwrought. So the Althean Orthodox Church is the one it's the main church that's everywhere in Althas. They've got churches all over the place. Its power is centered in Hilltop. And obviously they've, in their history, have been like, anyone who doesn't worship this is like a pagan or is not, it's bad, and they probably classic, and they probably fought wars about it, and they're probably very miffed that Gestaean and Polaris don't give a shit about religion much. And so the idea of a new religion, a lot of them don't like it, but see it as a natural step towards a post-war Althas where everyone gets on.
Okay.
And if they give a little bit on this, then maybe Polaris will give us some airships, or they want the world to go round. So the commander says to you guys, maybe you're in the carriage on the way there, and he says, the commander says to you, is there anybody that you wish to interrogate the event? Who is our priority?
Further top is going to be one of them.
True. We know
I
what he
think
looks
he's-
like.
We know what he looks like. We know he's likely, there is a chance he's going to have one of the purple mages with him. People taking manservants, women servants to these events,
Always bringing their barbarians with them, yes.
Exactly. He could maybe turn into a court wizard or something, I don't know, but perhaps we'll get lucky and one of them will be there where we can take them for some discreet side room questioning. No waterboarding, I promise.
Yeah, Worcester's not here. So.
What Worcester's not here, exactly. But I think unless the lieutenant gave us any other names that we were expecting, or Lemonade gave us any other of people who are going to be on that list, if there were any names on the list of names that or places, source of information that the lieutenant gave that we also know from Lemonade are going to be this party, I think Feathertop is the only main one we know is going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's whether you want to talk to some of the people from the church.
But like the commander's main question was obviously who's that main target. But I think known contacts of like having a name already. There's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be a source of information there. But I feel like the only one we're going in there knowing the name of, is probably Feathertop.
Yeah, I think just otherwise looking for whoever, if identifiable, other like faction leaders. People who look like they're in charge of groups. You can spot the bosses a mile off.
Anyone wearing purple.
Just some guys turned up with a purple suit on by chance. Last mistake you'll ever make.
Before we set off, my lord, your supporting mercenary court mage / bodyguard, as you put it, has a small suggestion. Now, as much as I don't really want to know what's going on inside that little head of yours all the time, suggest it might be a good time for us to open up a telepathic link. Should anything go wrong. So if little Simeon agrees, I will spend a hope to open a line of mental communication with one target that I can see. It lasts until our next rest.
Wow.
Which is way better than any telepathy spell I've seen in any other game.
Didn't I ask at some point if this was possible? Is that a new ability you got?
No, I feel like there was a reason why last time it didn't make sense, but I can't remember what the scenario was.
Yeah, I remember asking it, then you were like, "Oh yeah, I do actually. I do actually have a way to do that." But yeah.
Yes, yeah. Telepathy is one of those things that so rarely comes up. Thought just in case, let's make use of it. Mm-hmm. So a few deft hand gestures, and I think a little. And a telepathic link is established, which I'm just going to presume just works like a mental walkie-talkie. Mm-hmm. And fortunately not. Veyn will hopefully not have to listen to a sort of constant, incoherent sort of cascade of smuggery.
I mean, but you will, like...
I love cascade of smuggery.
Like, if it's a case of Meunier sending that
phrase I think I'd like to use again.
100%, Meunier is going to constantly send you a stream of smuggery.
Just being told how everything is a trap. Social or otherwise.
Careful with that wine glass. Trap. You're holding it wrong.
It's not that I want this to happen, but I do want this to happen, as I want Meunier to find himself sequestered off into a side room and trapped himself, only to be saved by Veyn, who had a mental link open.
You can open.
So if you could just
lock doors, or no, you can lock them.
No, I can only lock them. Where that magic works, eh?
Keedo's got the skeleton key. That's right.
Yeah. So there's a spell I've never seen used in 10 years of role-playing games.
Nice. All right. Well, you arrive and you come into this room very nicely decorated. There's music and there's dancing, and you see all sorts of people drinking and eating and guffawing, and it'll be very, very standard party. Not like the last time I made you guys go to a party and a train went through the whole party, killing everyone, which reversed back like nothing had happened. Even though it was awesome.
It was awesome.
Awesome. And Alex got to talk to his mother, and it was a whole thing. His zombie mum. So, the commander says to you, he's going to go and mingle. Talk to people that he knows. Leaves you to it. And sure enough, you spot Feathertop. Cackling away at some joke that someone's made, probably about the lower classes. Yeah.
Yeah. Veyn, despite being comfortable in this arena, I think would still defer to the spy master in terms of how to tackle this, at least initially. So,
yeah, Mannion initially would want to listen to other conversations going around before approaching Feathertop, and especially he'll be looking for an opportunity for someone who was talking to Feathertop that Mannion can talk to before meeting Feathertop.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. So let's say that is obvious to you now.
Yeah.
If you wish to talk to the person who did talk to Feathertop.
Yeah, I would once again approach and ask them, so how are you finding tonight's festivities?
Let me pick someone out of my list of guests. You come... Well, I was going to say face to face, but this person is a giant. Capital G.
Oh,
Ancestry.
Shin. Got it.
The Elio Vadig.
is that an ancestry?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Awesome.
Maybe there's a supporting column you can scurry up to get to eye level. And you see them, they're wearing very fine clothing, and they sort of look around, they hear you talking, and then see when they say, they start stuffing their face with the vol au vents, by the handful, saying, yes, very, very pleasant. Yes, I thought I would be spending a lonely night in my dwellings, but no, this is much nicer. Please tell me.
A lonely night in Hilltop with this kind of crowd? Impossible. I mean, to be fair, it did catch me by surprise too, as to quite how many dignitaries are here from all over the place. I mean, representatives from Polaris, and obviously all the Voldeans are here. I mean, have you met Lord Feathertop before?
He's like trying to follow all of your line of.
I would throw a few other names, by the way, before including Feathertop. That's what I want to
name, blah, 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 yeah. And he's going, Renault, Peugeot, and he's going, chewing and thinking. He says, yes, I've met Feathertop. What a interesting fellow, I would say. I must tell you, I'm a merchant by trade, and I do a lot of trade between Voldean and Hilltop, and I must say that I've not had the pleasure of working with Lord Feathertop. I was trying to, for my sins, trying to establish some business with him, but alas, he is not, I fear, of business mind. I think you perhaps may be more so. Tell me, how would you feel about the livestock and timber trade?
I should introduce myself first of all before you carry on with this line. My name is Meunier Poivrier. So my family, we are, as I'm sure you're aware, very experienced in the trade business, but livestock is not one of our main produce. My father would tend to deal with the spice trade a whole lot more. Things that are a little bit easier to move around and don't require extra food on the way just for transporting them.
I mean, his single cyclopean eye lights up as you're talking and saying, the Poivrier family, yes, I know it well, yes, very successful traders for a very long time. I dare say we will be in business before the night is over, eh? And roll me a presence reaction roll.
Ooh.
Because this guy has a stat block.
That's exciting.
I'm just going to get out of the way. I'm assuming for most of this night, given I have privilege, which has the advantage on rolling with nobles, negotiating prices, or leveraging my reputation. I'm going to assume for practically everything in this scene, I'm rolling with advantage, right?
I guess so, yeah. Our first roll of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Well,
That's a crit.
A critical reaction, if that's a thing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can get critical reactions. he's looking at
Quickly check it. Yes, you don't clear a stress or hope. You don't clear a stress or gain a hope, but you... Oh, okay. But if the reaction roll, if it was one of those things that would have an effect even though it was a success, I get to ignore any of them. You just get to ignore
it's a better success.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
A true
could say a critical.
success. Yeah. So like
One might say
full
critical.
success if I get to avoid any penalties whatsoever.
Yeah.
Critical-ish.
I mean, if it wasn't a critical, you would have failed, and you would have taken some stress.
Not a 16. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because this guy has an ability called Everyone Has a Price, and
Ooh, that's fun.
if you turn down a deal, you take stress, which is cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
What
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I am here doing business myself. Similar to yourself, though, someone like further top being straddling those lines between the Gestaeans and the Valdeans of key interest. But you say he wasn't so interested in livestock or anything. You were talking to him for quite a while, I saw. Like, what is he interested in then? If you could give me a heads up, perhaps I can point you in some similar contacts who might be interested in doing some trade with yourself.
Maybe give me a presence roll now.
Tasty.
That looks better.
Yeah, go on, Dad.
Take it back. Hodge's playing the character that I would play. I think there was, for your reference, Hodge, when we did our Wrath and Glory campaign, where Milo and I alternated being a player and a GM. And I think Milo threw in a party scene just for me because I had a skill called like Socialite or something where I got like crazy amounts of extra persuasion.
I've not even got to use any experiences yet. I have experience relevant for in this place. And I haven't required.
Look.
Oh, shove you size matter. I'm conversing with a giant.
Not gonna say Veyn's gonna show you up because I'm gonna roll like garbage if it comes around to fun.
All right. So yeah, he's saying yes, he didn't seem at all to be interested in talking shop. That's for sure. Seemed to have a lot on his mind. Seemed quite distracted. Dare I say, a little bit rude, actually. He says yes. Kept talking to his man, his bodyguard. almost like he was waiting for something to happen, waiting for some sort of news. Most peculiar. Anyway, little man, I'm going to go and refill my plate. Enjoy the party.
Same to you, sir.
And you see him say, Lord Lobaday, how was your trade in sheep?
What was this guy's name again?
He did not have a name yet.
Oh.
But
that's fine. Just call him a trader.
Yes, he's merchant baron is the sheet, and
Gregor feels like a good giant name.
Gregor Zwulfhelm.
Oh, strong.
German for 12 helmets.
The bodyguard you described, is that someone still floating around, or do they appear to be coming in and out of the party?
As you spy on at the top and watch him, there does seem to be a kind of a soldiery type in fine armor, and he's wearing his crest, following him at a distance. Let's jump over to Worcester. I was going to say Veyn, but then I saw Mikey start paying attention. So
he's itching.
He's itching. You approach. You're walking down the cobbled streets at Hilltop. Yeah, you've had your pre-drinks. The lads are out on a night. Yeah.
Just walking a step up and along.
Yeah. Someone's playing Arctic Monkeys out of their Nokia 3310. It's all happening.
No. Billy's doing all the bagpipes.
Yeah.
That was you look at the dance floor as bagpipes slash
as vaudeville.
more recorded actually, but yeah, I can do bagpipes.
Oh dear. Yeah. So that's happening. Keedo's flown away, of course. This racket, I cannot deal with it. And you come up to the Monk's Gusset pub, and I'm assuming you're in civvies. You're not wearing your Delian Company.
Yeah. We're looking to blend in, looking to make friends, looking to just kind of get the gossip, get the read on the street.
Yeah.
They've gone for the high level. We're going for the word on the street, man on the street approach. So yeah, we're very down to earth.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys. What they call you.
Yeah, what's the smallest instrument that Billy could bring? Like a little.
His lute is like a lute's a little fluty thing, isn't it?
Nice.
He brings his cowbell because he is a faun. So yeah, you enter, and as you cross the threshold, Miat Shield says to you both. It's like there's a good chance that these guys will remember me. It was like a week ago that I was fighting on their side against you, so they won't be very impressed if they see me. So I'll try and hang back whilst you guys get the information. I'll try and talk to the barkeep or someone else.
Good plan there, Miat. That's very well thought out. I can see why you're rising in the ranks so swiftly.
Yeah, I'm still level 1, Miat Shield. I don't know what happened. I said I was up for promotion, but the commander hasn't told me about any openings yet.
He gave you back your loot.
I already started with my loot at level 0.
Well, now it's got like a nice gold trim on it.
I want some new domain cards for my vault.
Well, if you do a good job this evening, I'm sure you'll get a promotion in the Armada. So keep your head down, keep your spirit high. I couldn't think of the right word for what we are. Brigade, troop, company. There we go. by the end. Keep spirits high. Keep them jovial. Keep the songs flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put in a good word for you with Commander Gorgeous. Did you see his robes? Did you see his robes when he left this evening? My God, what a handsome man!
Oh, yes, what a glorious moustache.
Mm. Well, it's a moustache. I mean, the whole face is kind of a beard moustache kind of vibe. Very well groomed. Very well groomed.
Perfect whiskers. Unlike, I must say, Lawmaster Veyn's. Could have a bit of work done. I'm just saying.
I didn't want to say with him here, but yes, she could do a bit of a groom.
It's a good thing she's not here listening to us right now. Actually,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think that telepathic link is still active.
So Billy goes and talks to the barman. You can see the barman just like shrugging his shoulders, like, yeah, whatever. And then Billy like hops up onto the stage. He gestures to the barman, "Hey guy, you gonna like introduce me or something?" He's like, "Oh, everybody, yes, Billy Larkin or something. Is gonna play for you tonight. We'll give him one song. If he's any good, we'll let him play." Thank you very much. Thank you.
Have we identified the group of soldiers yet?
I think, yeah, you've definitely seen the corner that they're sat in, still wearing their sort of feather top uniforms, like a bit undone, but yeah, they're still on call technically. So
I think while Billy's up there, Worcester gets a tray of drinks. Yeah, not too many, but like maybe 4 or 5 drinks perhaps on a tray, some ales or some whatever. Maybe he has an eye on what they're drinking, and as he's playing, kind of is singing and looking at him, and kind of makes his way towards the table, and kind of as he gets there, maybe accidentally kind of like tumbles a little bit and puts the tray of drinks on the table and goes, "Oh, so sorry, gentlemen, sorry. Oh, I was just enjoying this show so fantastically. He's a wonderful performer. If we want him to carry on with his show, we should give a big old cheer. I have these drinks here. I had some friends who were going to meet us here, but they're not here anymore. If you want to join me in this lovely selection of beverages and libation."
they look at you like suspiciously, like who is this guy? But as Billy's music starts to play, see if he's got any
hits.
He's gonna cast Enrapture.
Oh shit! What's happening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the Enraptures. Oh, he's also got privilege as well.
Nice.
He's in the wrong place. Yeah, so he's enrapturing, and you can see the guards getting a bit more like relaxed. They take the drinks that you offer. They say, "Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? Yeah, I haven't seen him before. Bit posh for my liking, but the lyrics seem pretty poignant, and the melodies seem to match paradoxically with the tapping of the ballad."
So you're a music connoisseur.
No.
You enjoy the fine. Just has very, very good observations about the musical arts, I suppose. So no, me too. It's a wonderful art form, the music and song, and I agree. Maybe it could be a bit more down to earth, but maybe the next song he sings will be more of a grounded approach to things. But what brings you, fine gentlemen, to Hilltop? Are you here to enjoy the celebrations that are coming up? It's going to be a wonderful few days.
I would like you to roll me something.
Yeah, I'll roll something
With
good.
advantage because
Oh
it
shit!
is music.
And I've been doing a fantastic job of doing all the right things, of course, as well. Yeah, it'd be presence, wouldn't it? A presence check.
Mhm.
Can I be a friend to all?
Sure. Social
Yes.
experience.
That's it. That's it. All right. What's advantage? -2. Here we go. It should be a lock.
Oh,
There we
pretty
go.
good.
Lots of stuff going on there.
Pretty good. And you got your hope back.
Hope back. Love that.
Nice. Yeah, one of them says, the one nearest to you says, points to his crest on his chest plate. He says, we're on duty tonight, unfortunately, guard duty. Not doing a good job at it right now, are we, lads? Yeah, in the pub, aren't we?
Oh, you can't be working all the time. You'll drive yourself to an early grave.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's exactly right. And the lord's off at some fancy party, probably eating food that costs my year's salary. So we thought, why not take ourselves off a few pints, enjoy ourselves whilst we're here before we go back on the road again.
Wow, indeed. I won for the sea life, so I don't recognise many crests. What is that crest? It seems new to me. This crest on your church. It seems very, very, very nice. Very nice.
He looks down. He says, "Well, it's a feather top. Used to be Valdayan for a few hundred years, I believe, before the war happened. Did you fight, Mister? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
It's Worcester.
Like the sauce.
No, not like the sauce. That's people. People always get that confused. No, Worcester. Swoosh and swoosh. Never mind the surname, but.
You forgot your own name.
They might know. I don't know if they don't know. Or they know about the people, the names of the company. So I'm just trying to, give a bit of anonymity.
You said my name is Bond, James Bond.
Basically, yes. Wow, fantastic. Well, it's going to be a lovely event. Do we need extra guards and people on patrol? It's going to be a lovely time, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Billy at this point finishes his first song. Thank you.
Woo! Gestures the others, yeah.
This next one is about a personal friend of mine. Some say mentor. An amazing Katari man. They call him, and then you just see you're going like,
yeah.
It's like, Mr. Tickles.
Sushers.
And the guard says to you, says, well, I don't see what trouble there's going to be, but you never know, do you? In cities and with the festivities going on, anything could happen, and it could set off people all riled up, and they all emotional about what's going on. And then one of the other guards is like, is saying, yeah, not to mention well, we've already had some trouble, haven't we, boss? And he's like, yeah, we've already had some trouble on the way here, going through Whiteleaf. I don't know if you've heard of it, but we've had some trouble there, some magical nonsense happening. And you see him like catch himself and stop talking about it.
Just to kind of like punches in the jaw a little bit, so the things turn a bit less jovial, but still trying to keep it. But that sounds like it must have been a terrible ordeal. Oh, it's horrible. Some of the magics out there that can cause troubles. I hope you weren't all too. No one was injured, were they? No one was hurt in your team.
It says we lost one of our number in Whiteleaf. I dare say it was our fault, really. Affected by some sort of magical influence. Yeah, it's not a good thing. And then one of the others is like, bloody magic. Bloody purple magic. He gives him a look and he's like, shut up. Don't mention it.
No, it's those untamed magics that can cause troubles there. What should we look out for? I've heard much consternation in the town around that there's all this worry of the new religions and all this new stuff coming into the town. What happened to the old ways of doing things, eh? All these new ways of doing things and magics, and it sounds like you yourselves have been accosted already by unknown forces.
You've been in a pub before, haven't you? Oh, this new stuff. Oh, why does everything have to change? He says, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Strange new world we find ourselves in. Some say we're heading for another war more terrible than the last. Some say we're heading for a new future. But I don't get paid to think, mate. And I think at that moment, we fade out of that scene, cut back to the lovely music of the party at the embassy. And what is Veyn doing? You're listening to Munier's conversation in your mind with the Cyclops.
Yes, I think Veyn was probably sort of on the periphery of that conversation. But seeing Mannion now sort of locked into a chit chat with Johnny Hamfists, wants to try and take an opportunity to approach Lord Feathertop. Mm-hmm. And she's going to do this, hopefully, because I think she sees. Here's what I think she sees. Anyway. Classic lordly type, here for a good time. Heard he doesn't want to talk shop really, so she wants to sort of swan her way in, sort of inject herself into kind of whatever conversation a little huddle is going on, and immediately start complaining about those odious merchants.
Nice.
Oh, gentlemen, I'm hoping for some engaging conversation. I've just been harassed. I'm sure you have too by these. Selling livestock. Don't these people know how to have a good time?
You get some polite chuckles. Polite chuckles. And Feathertop turns to you, and you can see his guard is kind of off to the side, but putting himself just in between you, just squaring off against you. And Feathertop looks up and down and says, a mage of Polaris, is it? You are brave to come to the Vordain embassy tonight?
She also, in this insert verbal sparring laugh.
Yes.
My lord, it's fantastic to make your acquaintance. I may be of Polaris origins. My former home was the great Athenaeum, but I find myself in gainful employment in more neutral territories these days, and so the Vordain embassy is a place I actually feel quite at home.
And who is it that you offer your services to? No enemy of Hilltop, I hope?
Well, certainly not. We were, in fact, only recently engaged to bring some of the sacred relics here and hope for a very peaceful and enjoyable festival here. I'm sure you're looking forward to the festivities yourself, my lord.
He scoffs. Goes, well, I wouldn't be here if I was looking forward to those festivities, would I? bloody upstarts, the lot of them. I'm going to spend a point of fear.
Ooh. Yay!
And I need you to do me a presence reaction roll.
Excellent.
And the reason is because the guard, you just see him in your periphery staring daggers at you. And you wonder, maybe this guy remembers who was there in that fight in Whiteleaf that day.
Excellent. Okay. Right. Presence reaction roll.
You need to blend in more, mate.
Shut up. You're not even here.
Tell about the link, innit?
Okay, you're good.
That's a swingy ass roll.
Yes. The asses are swinging.
So he seems unhappy to be here at all. He's just unhappy because he doesn't like the change in status quo.
Yeah, he seems to be like I would rather be obviously here than taking part in celebrating this new religion. And also, Munya, you're listening in, so anytime you want to enter stage left as well, let me know.
Thank you.
Just trying to think of the strategy here beyond small talk, without wanting to create a diplomatic incident.
I don't think there's anything wrong with discussing the incident at Whiteleaf. I don't think there's anything.
Oh yeah, you know what? Because we
can just play it off. Like, look, we came to blows recently. Like, but it depending on how he sees it. It could just be a game. Almost, he could almost see if we can play it off like a kind of a game.
Yeah, I like this actually. This reminds me. I'm going to do a slight aside here. I don't know if you have gotten far enough in Gaunt's Ghost, but there's a really good Dean like this that is presented as a combat verbally, getting in some quite touchy subjects. So I kind of have this want to do that. So Veyn, surrounded by other kind of people here, and because this is now like a public conversation, I think would like to go with that and say, I can't help but notice that your man here is giving me quite a look. I wonder if he remembers me from... forgive me, we haven't been acquainted with your house long, but there was a certain little incident on the way here. Little incident in a town. We got a little bit caught up in some, shall we say, unusual levels of excitement by the crowd. I wonder if you were aware of that on your way here, perhaps in a lovely carriage.
His face like drops, and he looks at his guard. Guard looks at him, and he says, Lord Feathertop says, "You are with the Delian Company? The ones who attacked us in Whiteleaf?" And you can see his guard like raising like a hand and looking over like at the side of the room as if to summon more of the gods.
So
I think I would like to appear next to that guy just for my cutscene left. Like, let's not make any rash movements tonight, my friend.
So I think wanting to actually, I was excused. She's wanting to poke and agitate him, but while having the situation remain not escalated. So she says, "Oh, attacked? I don't believe so. I think just merely your carriage passing by caused there to be some great excitement, which the Delian Company was, of which I'm the lore warden, merely helped diffuse the situation that was caused when local populace got particularly excited, and she's kind of speaking to the group here. I do have to ask though, what was it that had you in such a hurry? There was practically purple smoke jetting from your carriage. Wanting to let him know that she's willing. She might be willing to share more than she knows, but not indicting him.
Yeah. I love this clandestine operation you guys are on. Just go ahead and let the main guy know that you're onto him.
Well, I think that's
risky play.
It's risky, but that's like a
So I think one of
can I
the
just
other.
clarify in my brain? Sorry, is the person speaking to is just a main commander? They're not. This isn't meant to be the person in the carriage. We're thinking, but it's more the.
Oh yeah, this
know
is the guy. You do. You saw him.
Did we?
You saw Feathertop. Yeah.
I don't know if we know that we saw him though.
We know it was
knew
the house.
from
Yeah,
the guard.
Yeah.
So actually, if he does confirm he was there, then that's actually new information for us.
I think. I always assumed. Well, I sort of intended that you would sort of seen his face in the carriage as he'd like come to the window.
Okay.
Yes.
At the time.
But also there'd be a wizard in there as well.
The purple mage with the veil.
Yes, perfect. Yes. Sorry, funny commander. Yes, yeah. We definitely we were told. We did know there was a commander in the carriage. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think what so the goal here, right? The goal here is partially to agitate him into like maybe misspeaking, but also so I think following that and probably seeing him getting upset, she says, "But I would like you to know that the Delian Company are here purely as a delivery peacekeeping force and would absolutely not wish any misunderstandings to happen again in the future. We are so sorry that one of your guards was injured in that scuffle." So she kind of wants to be, she's jabbing at him, but wants to be like, but she is also wanting to settle things down.
Yeah, at that the guard
did kill one of them.
At that the guard actually says he says, "Scuffle, I lost a man that day to your rabble." And then someone in the group, someone in the robes of the Orthodox Church, a draconian, says, "Oh, Feathertop, are you running over your populace again? How many times is it now? But losing a guard, expensive business. Yes, unfortunate.
They only lost the guard because they hired the wrong people.
Always selling. Always be selling. And the draconian. Maybe you sort of found out who they are, but this is actually the Archbishop of Hilltop. Which is kind of like the person who is in charge of the Hilltop sect of the Orthodox Church. And she's saying, what is a mercenary company doing anywhere at this? Isn't it supposed to be an embassy? Isn't that breaking some sort of rule? And Feathertop says, I agree. Perhaps we should talk to our hosts.
Except we are here on Valdean business. And I believe we are in the Valdean embassy, of which, at least myself, I would assume I am most welcome here. And
what Valdean business is that? May I ask?
We were here to deliver the relics to Hilltop.
And this is Feathertop talking. He says, Well, I understand that you have delivered the relics, so I don't understand your presence here.
As a Valdean noble myself. I wanted to come and see some old family friends. I don't believe we've had the privilege of meeting though before. We must run in slightly different circles back in Valdean.
Well, I do think if you lower yourself to join a common mercenary company, you give up your birthright as a part of the aristocracy. When everyone laughs. Yes, I think so.
I do wonder, don't you give up your Valdean nobility though when your lands are in just the inland? Is that not where you find yourself?
Shots.
What idea are you doing in this embassy?
I think at this point, Veyn turns to now they begin their double act and says, "Oh, Mannion, well, you know the Fairtops. They have some holdings back there, but they are but a minor house. I'm sure they don't have too many interests back home keeping them busy. So that's why they've come all the way out here for this festival."
At that, Feathertop grabs the arm of Lamonet, who's passing alongside, and he's saying, "Lord Lamonet, I believe these soldiers have no place at this event. I should very much like them to leave." Lamonet's looking at you like, "What the fuck have you done?" And he's saying, I suppose there is an issue that cannot be solved, then come to some sort of agreement, no?" And then the Draconian's like, "No, I think these people have been quite rude to us, and I think they should leave. Yes, I think this soldiery riffraff should be kept out at once."
Is the guard who was talking to Feathertop, is he armed, by the way?
Probably not that you can see, but you would probably suspect some sort of knife or something somewhere.
I mean, we have come in here unarmed, and we have not brought any of our foot soldiers with us. I've just come here as a representative of my father, as one thing.
Did you guys not bring weapons? I didn't even ask.
To be fair, I have actually knocked my armor off my sheet.
Have you?
Wowzers.
Well, I kind of figured it wouldn't be appropriate for here to really be wearing.
So go on then. What's your
So I think I am. Yeah, I am pointing out that he's brought in his soldiers with him to this party, and we saw the captain raise his hand as if to signal to, I am assuming, more soldiers who may be, dressed down. But we've come in here with best interest, and I am going to play the father's name of Poirier. If anyone can be at the Valdean embassy, I believe a Poirier can.
Yeah, but you've been a bit uncouth, and you are part of a mercenary company as well.
I know Mannion is acting, but just while that's happening, I just want to have a little check on something. Can Veyn, because her goal here was to kind of disrupt and rumble somewhat, but as a part of that,
Disrumble.
looking around kind of the room and soaking in the atmosphere that she's kind of been creating, does it seem that there are people around or any individuals who are actually quite enjoying what's happening here? It's probably caused a little bit of a ruckus. Is there someone else in this vicinity who's kind of looking there going, yeah, that little shithead, he's getting talked back to, he's not used to it, that kind of thing?
Roll me an insight check.
I'd certainly like to do that. And you know what? I'd like to do that using my experience, the court mage. Additionally, I'd like to spend 1 stress to double my benefit to the instant roll.
Double that benefit.
Double dip, so I'll get +4. Because I don't like failing rolls. Please don't fail.
Oh, that was a nearly
Well,
crit.
it's... Oh, and a hope for me for 9. Rolling a 9.
Nice. No fear for me today, sadly.
So bend the other down.
So, as we're nearly at time, I will say that you notice several things once. I think everybody in this group is clearly on the top side, or at least appears to be, and is sort of outraged on his behalf. But maybe like hovering, or like someone who's like maybe like turning to look as if they're listening in to what you're talking about and pretending to listen to who they're talking to, is an orc, also in like orthodox robes. And this is the patriarch Lowliest, who is the patriarch of the Voldain and Gesthaean region of the church. And as the guards who were signalled, they're actually like embassy guards, like Voldain guards, who start to say, yes, if you'd please like to just follow me, please, sir and madam. No need to cause a scene. As they move you towards the entrance.
I do wonder how this is going to look, though, for the Orthodox Church to be kicking out the people who were invited by the Sunrots to deliver a relic. I'm sure that might look a bit peculiar to others, no?
Who are you saying? I mean, you say it to the guards as
to the Archbishop, kind of, just before, as the guards are coming over. That was kind of meant to be my response to the Archbishop.
Roll me something.
Presence?
I think strength, actually.
Sure. Oh, there you go. I gave you some fear.
Cool. Check. I'm gonna spend a point of fear that I just got. Oh no, I just got it, so I don't need to click it. And before the Archbishop responds, at the top just says, honestly, coming into a party, acting thus, really is not on. I think even if they did deliver a relic, I dare say Voldain should never line their coffers ever again. What say you, gentlemen?
I'm assuming they're all minor lords as well.
Probably. I mean, the Archbishop's kind of a big deal. But,
yeah. Sorry, but the Voldaeans he's trying to play around.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
Though. I'm assuming all
the kids' table. Yeah.
Cronies.
Yeah. And as you get sort of left in the foyer, I think you see that Veyn. You see that orc character, the patriarch, almost like catch your eyes and like just like a moment, please. And we will cut just briefly back to the monk's gusset. Many empty glasses are on the table. People cheering at Billy. Billy. He's like, I'm running out of songs now. But I guess I'll make one up. Yeah, woo. And he starts doing like a Rocky Road to Dublin thing, but he's like mostly just mumbling the words. And you've been getting on well with these guards, old Worcester. And I'll give you one last question. One last question to wrap us up.
I had a question and then we cut away from me. I forgot it. We were talking. I was gonna say. We asked about the. I guess I'm trying to figure out, obviously, more tactfully than some people, trying to find out what their presence is. Well, I guess it was. Maybe they've been talking this whole time, and obviously, Worcester's been very subtle about it, but he's been showing interest in the purple magic. And I guess the question he's been trying to get to the bottom of basically is like, while they're here, are they looking into that? Do they know where this dangerous magic will be? And perhaps Worcester says he might even be able to help them if they were to encounter it again, using some of his own skills, and trying to convince them to kind of let him know a little bit more about maybe trying to find out obviously where the actual main mage is, or some information on that. Because I assume they technically should still, if he was in the carriage, they should still be guarding him. So she's trying to find out if, where he's located, basically. So the question of have they tracked that mage, and are they worried about it still? And if so, they can tell him, and he'll help them if they're in trouble. So yes.
Yeah, one of them says, he says, yeah, we're under strict orders not to discuss any of that sort of stuff, but old Private Reynolds here, he once had to escort them to a place down on in the market. Where was it, Reynolds, you had to take her to? And he was like, I had to take her to some sort of weird shop. It was called Hilltop Bargains, Hilltop Regents. It was Hilltop Regents down in the market square. And as you hear those words, we fade out of that scene. We fade out the window of the tavern. Camera flies over Hilltop, comes down onto a silent market square. We see a shop in the corner. In the shadow, we see Hilltop Regents written in letters. Along the top, we go inside and we see a shop full of magical trinkets and regents and bottles and potions and things. And we see a solitary figure behind the counter, counting coins, marking things in a book, stacking shelves, and they wear half a mask that shines metallic and purple in the light. And Worcester, you know this face. This Sliver.
My God, that's a big connection. That's a big connection.
We'll end it there.
Ah. Love that.
Marquee backstory activate.
Hey.
Nice.
You gonna tell them who that is?
We said it. Well, I didn't know because you said it was we can swap it. You said it was a her. I said he was my father, but she could be my mother. That's fine.
No, I said I didn't give a gender. I don't think.
I think. Oh no, sorry. So you're not implying this is the mage from the carriage?
No.
No, fine. Yes.
No. I just said it was somebody with a mask.
No. Sorry, I thought it was implying it was. No, that's that would be Worcester's dad who took everything he knew until they fell out pretty spectacularly during the war, and had a pretty epic magical duel that ended very badly. And Worcester doesn't actually even know if he's alive or dead, so this obviously doesn't know this yet. All those,
Is he biological?
Yeah, so he must be a Galapa.
Is he a Galapa with a mask, half a mask? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he could be. If there was a rat race, I'd love to make him a rat, but that's. I don't think we have those in this world, unfortunately.
Yeah, and your three other brothers hanging out.
They're still back here. They're still back at the old homestead. It's fine.
Well, yeah. This was Chapter 10, Social Combat.
I definitely. There's a moment.
Social combat-y.
There was a moment I thought, does the bastard scene turn to Inglourious Bastards or not? But if it was a different character, perhaps. But I think the overriding.
Well, they didn't recognise you because you squirted water at them, so they were blinded.
Exactly.
See, it was useful after all.
That's it.
And they only really remember Bernard, probably anyway. Who is this guy?
I don't know if they actually do, because in that fight it took Bernard 6 years to get into the fight.
True,
he was stuck at the back, failing an athletics check repeatedly.
That's true. Well, Mikey's on the phone, so that's always a good moment to
always
end,
good.
end things. Alrighty, well, I'll see you next Wednesday and Saturday.
And next Saturday, yes.
For meat.
There will be meat.
For meat.
Lots of it. And I will send you to my address. I should probably do that.
Yes, give us all the details.
Yes.
Nice. Alright, guys. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Cheers, boys.
Cool. See you next time.